Studying your word this day and evermore. Please be seated. Well, Happy New Year. This is the first day of the Christian year, and it finds St. Monica's and each of us facing so many changes and challenges and grand adventures lying ahead. We are moving. Our landlord has evicted us. And we are moving. We are moving from 1324 to 1325.
1345.
1345. Oh, wow. Sounds twice as far.
Up there?
No, right across the way.
1345.
That's right.
Which one?
That's right.
Yeah.
St. Monica's has gone from being housed in a traditional church that grew and expanded as the baby boom began and then declined as it ended. And then it moved to this storefront and continued its history of service to those that Christ commanded us to serve.
When is that though?
I'll tell you. And it turned us from a very normal Anglican church into the missional church that we've become. Although we've not managed to retain the numbers within our congregation that I know each of us strives to do, and we would all love to see each Sunday, we still continue to serve, and we are about to embark on this new adventure.
Why did we get kicked out?
Because we couldn't negotiate a lease. Well, now you know where we've been. Well, the Ulster Arms has served travelers and drinkers, coaches and transients since the late 19th century.
Wow.
And it's about to be our new home. The bishop had a suggestion for what our new slogan should be. We serve a different spirit. Or one of the board members suggested from inebriation to salvation. I prefer the bishop's. Yeah. But I'd like to take a line from today's reading from Isaiah. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways and that we may walk in his paths. I want to learn what God expects of us in our new home. We'll have more space to accommodate the needs and the interests of our community. And the course that Joan and I just finished taking, it kept saying, forget doing things the way you've always done them. What you need to find is what your community needs and wants. What you can offer that will attract them to Christ and our way of life. So we've got a great opportunity this time because I truly think our community feels more at home over there than over here. And so for many of them it'll be a very easy transition. 2 weeks ago, there were 3 or 4 people out in the kitchen, a couple of guys and ladies, and chatting away and roaring with laughter. Out here, we had kids who were playing, the kids were playing games over there, and over here they were doing crafts. Then there were some ladies out in the front area, and they were just having a nice relaxing time together. And back in the food bank, people were working on putting bags together and serving the food bank folks. And you know, this is my dream for St. Monica's as we cross the street, that we become more of that kind of a place. A place where people gather, a place where people feel at home, where they feel relaxed and welcomed and wanted and know that they're safe, that nobody in that environment is going to hurt them or insult them, that it's going to be a place where Christ's injunction to love our neighbors, is exemplified in our desire to share and be one with all of God's creation. You know, a city can be a very lonely place. Tons of people around you, and that still leaves you very lonely. In this world where money seems to matter so much, and when they have Black Fridays and all these great sales and people line up overnight over materialistic things, sometimes you feel you can't do or be anything without money. And I want St. Monica's to prove that that just isn't so. One of the things we're talking about doing is putting a great big double door. We have to change the door so that Yanis can come to church. And so we're going to put a big double door, a glass door, so people can look in and see what's going on. Because I've liked having these windows. And this will enable us to do that. But I want those open doors to reflect open hearts. It's not as individuals isolated in this great city that we are one with God. Although God's always looking out for us, but it's as members of families that we feel a oneness with others. And this church community should be a great big family for everybody who crosses the threshold, sharing what we have for both body and soul. We're very good at providing for people's material needs. We put together lovely bags of groceries, apparently better than other food banks do. But do we really share the food we have for people's souls as well? Well, I'm excited about this move. I've coveted that building since I first came here. We're getting it. We met with the bishop, and he tells us that we need to increase our attendance, and we know that. But I think it's going to be easier across the street. We're going to be the most welcoming, happiest, and God-serving place that anyone could go to. Whether people are poor or wealthy, healthy or diseased, young or old, churched or seeking or indifferent. We want to be there for everyone. And we want everyone to want to be there with us. Well, challenges lie ahead. But with the words of Paul from today's epistle ringing in our ears, now is the moment for you to wake from sleep, for salvation is nearer to us now than when we became believers. The night is far gone, the day is near. Let us then lay aside the works of darkness and put on the armor of light. Isn't that a wonderful image for the beginning of Advent as we light our first candle? I believe that we're where God wants us to be. Living the lives God wants us to live, serving the people God wants us to serve, and spreading His gospel through our words, our actions, and our love. Now, because this is morning prayer, and we always have a discussion when we have morning prayer, I'm going to sit down and answer any questions you have to the best of my ability to answer them. And together, let's explore the path we're about to take and rejoice in the new doors that are opening up as these old and familiar doors will close behind us. This place has served the role it was set to serve. But we're moving ahead to a new and glorious and wonderful time. And I want your ideas and your suggestions and your questions and everything as we embark on this great journey. Yes, Janice?
St. Monica's Ulster.
St. Monica's Ulster.
Ulster Anglican Church.
Yes.
Yeah, but you should see where I'm going to be sitting.
Yeah?
Does anyone have questions?
God bless the bishop.
Yeah, so-
And God bless that course that we took, because it's just opened up avenues, Janice. The course that you and I and Nola took. God bless them, because, I mean, the course was new ideas in holding churches, different places, different times, different places, going to be across the road.